Well guys, this is a first for me. It seems our train has a missing number. So yeah, a bit weird. My carriage doesn't exist. Our boys here's carriage doesn't exist. So we'll just get on the train, hope for the best. I've never had half my train not arrive before. That's a first. Doesn't get much better than this. 24 degrees, a nice cold beer, and the lovely Polish countryside. Look at that. Lovely little houses. Hey guys, it's a wonderful day. Why is it a wonderful day? Because your boy's back in Wrocław. We're currently at Wrocław Główny, and we're going to be taking a train to Poznan Główny. So from Poznan main station, from Wrocław main station to Poznan main station. Now I've done this trip before. Any of you OGs on the channel will be like, Dominic, you've done this trip before. What's different? Well, there's only a slight difference. The difference here was we're taking first class this time instead of second class. Now I've never taken first class before on a Polish train, and the price was so marginally more that I think you literally get maybe an inch of extra leg room and nothing more. But I am traveling with a larger case this time. As you can see, I'm bagged up to the gills, plenty of bags. So yeah, we're going to get in there, get on that train and see if there's any differences. I don't know if there will be, but of course, if you want to see the old video where I take the second class one, you can see that here. The weather is a little bit worse than it is today. Here's the station. It's like a really nice yellow, almost castle-y looking building, which is exactly what I said in the last video. But the channel has grown a lot since then. I think we didn't even have 1,000 subscribers when I was last here, and now we're like 4,500, which is great. So thanks to everyone that subscribed. It's like a nice big entrance here. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit from the last video, but if you haven't seen it, you have stores like 1 minute here in Poland, but I've only ever seen them in train stations and in airports. That's the only place I seem to find them. But they're convenient. They've got like just sort of your drinks, this, that and the other. You might pop into one or a żabka or something, excuse me, and get a drink or something. So we've got a little pretzel stand up here, the 1 minute. There is a place you can get pączki, which is like Polish donuts. Now, here we are, dobre pączkarnie up here. And they always look so good. And you know, I've been coming to Poland for many years, and I don't think I've ever actually had a pączki. I could be incorrect, maybe many years ago, but I don't recall ever having one. But they always look really good, and apparently they don't taste greasy or anything. They're like perfectly fried, light and fluffy, and you get different fillings. But I've literally just stuffed my face at the Georgian restaurant, exactly the same as last time. I have some sort of a tradition going on here, where I like to go to the Georgian restaurant when I get to Wrocław, because it just tastes so damn good. Right, you got your regular stuff here as well. You got a McDonald's, the flour vending machine that we saw last time. I don't think much has changed here, if anything. It doesn't usually change. But our train's at 3:10. It's going to take about 1 hour and 20 minutes for us to get there, which is pretty good. Like I say, the first class is going to be new to me. I think this might even be a cabin configuration, whereas the last one, I think maybe was the last one also cabin configuration? No, it wasn't. It was sort of like airline seats. So sometimes you don't know what you're going to get when you book from Wrocław to Poznan. You could get that sort of cabin, kind of similar to what we had in India actually. If you haven't seen the India train adventure, that's a good one. That's 29 hours. That was a long trip. This one's a nice short one. So, oh, there's another 1 minute here. All right, we've got something new in the station, guys. We can have a look. 1 minute. Smaczne go. So it looks like it's a 1 minute. That's maybe got some more food, or it's an extra quick one. Oh yeah, they have like pizzas and hot dogs, which is kind of interesting because right next door you have a żabka, and żabka, if you don't know, is like the go-to shop for your snacks. So if you want a hot dog, the hot dogs always slap. It's definitely the place if you want to like just get a light snack. They've got all sorts. Actually, they've got hot dogs, they've got pizza, they've got like kebabs, they've got like these ramen things, which you'd think would be terrible from a convenience store, but actually the ramen slaps. It's really good. So I think what we'll do is, actually we'll pop over to the board and see if we can find our platform, and then we'll get to the platform. We are a bit early, it's only about 2:50, so we've got about 20 minutes before our train leaves. And then get on. Let's get a quick oshi. Actually, I do like an oshi.
Please stay away from the platform edge.
Here we are. Oh, I've used my wrong card. I've used my English card. I'll get charged an extra fee now. Oh well. I would normally pop in to żabka, but I have such a big case, I'm just going to cause a massive commotion. Whereas normally I travel with just a backpack. Like in India, I did 3 weeks with just this backpack, and it wasn't even full. Last time I was in Poland, I took a slightly smaller case, and after being there a month, I figured I probably should have took a little bit of a bigger case. Especially when I have the space. I just took a smaller case for the fun of it. Right, so we're looking for the 1510 to Gdynia Główna, because that stops at Poznan, which is where we're getting off. It goes all the way up to the top to Gdynia, right at the top, right at the Baltic, where you've got the 3 cities. You've got Gdynia, Sopot and Gdansk. Gdansk is great. If you get a chance, check it out. So yeah, 1510, we're at platform 1. Right, nice and easy. Let's get platform 1 and wait for our train. The stations here are really nicely laid out as well. Nice, big, open. It's a roasting hot day today, but the stations are quite cool. And we're literally just straight up the stairs here. So yeah, it's pretty busy up here at the minute. Our train's not here yet. I think there's another one that needs to depart before ours, which is nice. It's better to be here early than a little bit late. So you can see one of the front of those trains there. Lublinets. I don't know, I've heard of Lublin, I haven't heard of Lublinets, but unless that's the name of a station near there, I'm not sure. But, so we've got those ones. I think we'll be taking one that looks a bit more like that one. But we'll see when it gets here. It's a lovely day, it's about 25 degrees. So, it would be better if I wasn't lugging around a lot of stuff, but it's not too bad either way. Train going past there now. There's some graffiti on the side. Yeah, that is something you will see in Poland actually, is graffiti is relatively common. It's like a super clean place and it's super safe, but graffiti just love to pop up. Right guys, while I sit away from my train here, I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about something. You might have noticed some of the stuff I'm wearing is a little bit different. So I have created a few products, and if you want to check it out, you can check it out at galavanta.store. So I figured I'd create something called Galavanta instead of Galavanta Dom, because you do not need another man's name on your clothes, right? I don't want it to be like some sort of tacky YouTube stuff. Some people do that and it's fine to have like the full name on, but I thought anyone can be a Galavanta. I'm the only Galavanta Dom. Anyone can Galavant. So if you're in the market for a cap or a t-shirt, I've tried everything. It's all really good quality. Everything's made to order, so expect things to take a little longer than if you were to buy it off Amazon Prime. But if you buy it, it genuinely helps me out, and it just means I can go on more adventures. And the closer I get to I suppose my goal, I can tell you, is to quit my job and do this full time. And the more shirts I sell, the closer I get to that goal, and then the more videos you get, so everybody wins. Right guys, and I'll get back to you when our train arrives. Right guys, so we can see our train is on the board now. The 3 Gdynia Główna train. I'll tell you how much I paid for this. So it was 68 zloty and 10 groszy, but because I have a big old bag, I paid extra to have a spot for a bag. I'd never really seen that before on a train, but I know if you're in the cabins, you have these little shelves above you, but I don't think you could put a case this big on there, but I'm not sure. So I paid extra for that. It was only 5 zloty, it's like £1. Again, I'll put all the prices on the screen now so you know how much everything cost, but very, very affordable. Train's about an hour and 20-minute ride. For that much, can't really complain. For first class too. Like I said, I don't know how good the first class is. It was honestly like maybe like £3, 15 zloty more, something like that. It really wasn't that much more at all, so I don't expect to get much more for it. But I thought it would be a good little adventure for us and to see what the difference is. So hopefully our train will be coming soon and we can get on. It's quite busy now. Here comes our train. Bit of an older locomotive. Right, let's get on and find our place. I think we're at the back. Class 1, seat 66. Yes, Class 1's in front of us there. Just have to get through this crowd of people. Excuse me, buddy. Is this one here? Class 1?
Yeah, like I guess this is the train, but
the number's different.
But the number is like.
All right. So it's not just me. It is.
Yeah. I have even the bigger number.
Right.
And there is no such part, so I don't know.
Are you getting on that?
I guess just go in. We will see.
Well guys, this is a first for me. It seems our train has a missing number. So yeah, a bit weird. My carriage doesn't exist. Our boys here's carriage doesn't exist. So we'll just get on the train and hope for the best. This is not a reflection on Polish trains. Usually they're very good and always on time, but this is just a bit odd. Maybe this is our carriage and my number's free, but I'm not sure. It's a bit tight.
Przepraszam, da się tutaj jakoś miejsce troszkę jeszcze na jedną osobę?
No, muszę się postarać.
What are you gonna do? I'm stood next to the bog right now, so. Right, confusion avoided. Apparently they're going to attach another car to the train. That was very confusing. I thought I was going to have to stand like that for an hour and a half. Oh guys, it's all looking good. We're behind schedule. It's 10 past now. But as you can see, everyone's dead friendly and happy to tell me what's happening, because I wouldn't have a clue otherwise. I think I can see our train coming along. I guess it's a good opportunity, but you can see the ends of the carriages, which you don't usually see. So you can see there with the rubber seals there, and there's the rest of our train arriving. I've never had half my train not arrive before. That's a first. Yeah, so I've been taking trains in Poland for like 7 years and I've never had any trouble, except one time my train did kill somebody. That's a story for another time maybe, but I got stuck near Leszno for like 5 hours because my train killed someone. And this is our carriage here, 363. Oh sorry mate, you first. Do you want us to take your bag? Oh, he's got it. Right, we're in seat 66, so we're at the other end. I don't think the other one was open. Well, I've opened that side, let's be quick. 66, we're here. Beautiful. Oh, we've even got a window seat, doesn't get much better than this. I can show you what a cabin looks like before it gets full. Can I lift this up? Got a nice view. Right then guys, so this is what you get. 3 seats and your racks, a little table and a little bin. Now I think the only difference here is in second class you get, there's 8 seats in here instead of just the 6 here. I should be able to pop this up here, no problem actually. Oh yes, perfect. Happy days. I'll put that there. Actually, I'll keep my bag with me, I might. Do a little work. Take that hat off. Great for keeping the sun out of your eyes, guys. Fantastic. I mean, the quality, sublime. Let's pop that up. Can we open this window? Yes. Bit of fresh air. It's properly hot today. We are 7 minutes behind schedule though, guys, which is really, I can't stress enough how unusual that is for Poland. Usually Poland is bang on the money. I've shown it in the past. You get on the train, literally on the minute, we're leaving. Right guys, I've just found something interesting on these chairs that I haven't seen before on the other classes of trains I've been on. There's these little red tabs here. If you pull them, you recline down. It's like a bucket seat. How great is that? I had no idea. I don't know if it's in the other ones or just in first class, but that is much more comfortable. You also have full plug sockets as well, 230 volts. So if you want to charge your laptops or like fast charge your phones as well instead of just a USB port. I sometimes find it's a bit annoying if you're on a train there's just a USB port because they're usually really slow, whereas a full-on charger, you can charge anything on there. That's good. And like I said, plenty of storage above you. You can open the window and there is air conditioning up there that you can set, but I think we have to wait till we get moving before you can do that because it's mighty hot at the moment, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it was back home. I left Sunderland, well, this morning, but last night it was so hot. It was like 27 degrees and like 90% humidity. It was killer. So here it's a bit cooler and the humidity's way less, which makes it a lot more bearable. So, but I'm still very red, I think. Right guys, so it's 3:30 now, so we're about 20 minutes behind schedule, but nothing crazy. It's still better than in England where your train wouldn't show up at all. But this is very untypical for Poland. Usually it's bang on time on the minute. But yeah, we're leaving Wrocław now on our way to beautiful Poznan. There we are, 168. So we're fairly moving, it's not bad. Yes, is it cold? Oh, it is now, all right, awesome. Perfect. We've got air conditioning now, we didn't have any, but now it's coming out, oh that's great. Hopefully it'll cool down a little bit. Oh, that's a nice suspension bridge. Yes, I think it's going to be a good train journey. We're here with Tom. Nice friendly guy. And what's your name, bro? Paul. So it's good. Friendly folk on the Polish train today. It's great. But you'll find that most places you travel, most people are super friendly and not that bad. Some people really don't like being on camera, some people do. You don't know, it's a hit and miss. But it's such a lovely day, 24 degrees. That's a nice aircon. Let's go get a beer. This way, is it? To the...
Yeah.
That way? I'm getting told different. He says this way, he says this way, I'm not sure. I'll go this way, I'll investigate. Cheers, guys. Let's see what we can find. See if we can find a beer. On the Baltic, oh, you bugger. On the Baltic Express, I'm falling over. Automatic doors. I'm loving the orange colour. Let's see if we can get a beer. Chciałbym piwo, proszę. Dziękuję. Right then folks, so we can have a beer, but we have to drink it in here. We're not allowed to take it to our seat. Tylko tutaj. Cost me 16 zloty. Do you mind if I sit? Cheers, buddy. Cost me 16 zlotys, which is like £3 for Łomża Jasne. So a light Łomża or Łomża. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. But it's not bad. Doesn't get much better than this. 24 degrees, a nice cold beer, and the lovely Polish countryside. Look at that. Lovely little houses. An incredibly flat country until you get right to the south where there's loads of mountains, but most of it's just a big plain. Yeah, this is what the restaurant car looks like. You've got like different tables and things like that. And like a little store that has like some food and bits and bobs. I think you can get meals here as well, like cutlets and pierogi and things like that. But like I said, it's just stuff my face with Georgian food, so we'll stick to a beer for now. Cheers, guys. Piwo kompletne. Right, let's get out of here. That was great. Right, mission accomplished. Beer complete. First beer of our trip down. Lovely, I must say, I like the retro feeling there. That sort of weird orange colour, I kind of like it. We're fairly motoring. After that beer, I need a toilet. So let me show you what the toilets are like on here. Right, so these are the toilets. Not too much to see here, but they've got everything you need. And I'm surprised, there's a shock here, guys. This is something you don't normally get on a Polish train. So let me start here. We've got a little sink, some water, some soap. Is that a hand dryer maybe? Now this is the shock. Toilet paper. There's usually never toilet paper on Polish trains. A few people commented on my video that if there isn't, you can just ask one of the people that work on the train and they'll bring you some toilet paper. But yes, that is a hand dryer, it's just come on. But in my experience, there's almost never toilet paper on a Polish train. It's the one downside. Almost everything's perfect except for that. But I suppose if you really need it, you can hunt it down. In my experience, I just bring my own just in case. But we are lucky today. We got a little bit of toilet paper. We got a little window. And we've obviously got the toilet itself, so there we are. Let's see what the condition's like. Hey, that's nice and clean. Right, so I guess if I put you up there, you might be able to see more. That's the size. It's not very big, but it's big enough. It's bigger than a Ryanair toilet, for instance. Like a small plane's toilet. It's much bigger than that. You can stand, you can walk around. What more do you need? What a fantastic experience. Now let's get back to our seats. You can see we're going through some lovely Polish countryside. It's a perfect day for it. Where are we? Number 66, somewhere down here. Perfect. Hey buddy.
Hello. Was it good?
It was delicious. I had a great beer.
Yeah,
Great
fresh
time.
One you took? You took a fresh one? I mean, unfiltered? Or?
I don't know what I had. I had a Łomża Jasne.
That's good.
Yeah, it was good. Bardzo dobre. Right guys, so we've got a little update for you. There's a 20-minute delay on the train. I'm not quite sure why. Did he say why? Or connections.
No technical glitches.
So 20-minute delay, which again is not typical, although it has happened before. In Leszno. Leszno is the place where I seem to get stuck. Oh yeah, one time I was on a train going from Poznan to Wrocław, and we got stuck in Leszno because the train killed somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like 3 in the morning, and I remember thinking to myself, why is it stopped? Because no one could understand why. So I'm like, and I remember even asking the people in the cabin with us, like, why is it stopped? I'm like, we don't know. Like, the guy just said, there's been an incident. So what I do is I get up, I look out the window, I get out the door, and it was different. It had windows that opened. I looked out, and outside, there was just a dead woman on the floor. You could just see her on the floor. And I was like, oh, well, that's why we stopped. So we had to wait a few hours because we weren't quite in Leszno. We were sort of like in the countryside. So we had to wait like 2-3 hours for the ambulances to come, pick her up and take her. So yeah, that was brutal, but that's the worst delay I've ever had. Yeah, not the reason now, no one's died, just a connection. But Leszno is actually somewhere I'll be coming back to because there's a steam train that runs from Leszno to Wolsztyn.
Yeah.
And it's a normal service. It's not like a special service where they like...
From Poznań as well.
Yeah, and Poznan, but I think it's twice a week from Poznan, but like every day from Wolsztyn to Leszno. So it's not, and it's not like a museum service. It's a real service. It's like a legitimate service people will take every day. So it's the last one. So I'm going to be taking that as well. I think that'll be a fantastic video for you guys. I think if you like trains, stick around for that one because that's going to be great. I think I will probably start from Leszno and go to Wolsztyn. And there's a museum in Wolsztyn with all the locomotives and stuff like that. It's fantastic. So yeah, so stay tuned guys for that. See if I can get these.
Do it.
So here guys, we can see some of the old locomotives sat there. Something like this is what we're going to ride on in a week or two. But yeah, Leszno is like a nice little hub, it's pretty cool. A lot of trains pass through here to different locations. Nice to meet you, buddy. Take care.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, buddy. I haven't left anything, have I? No. Right guys, we have arrived to Poznan, the best city in Poland. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much. Right guys, we've made it. Not bad at all. A little delay, but nothing too major. And now it's time for me to get a taxi to my Airbnb and to say goodbye to Tom. So Tom, thanks buddy.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Nice meeting you, bro. You take care. I had good company on this journey, so the journey went nice and quick. So guys, if you've enjoyed that video, I've got plenty more videos taking trains in Poland, taking metros, all sorts of things. So stick around if that's what you like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.